Alright, we're going to clean, we're just going to show this one room because it's too dark to clean. We're cleaning some more in here, but we're not going to try to show anything else because it's just too dark. We got funny lighting in here too because the sun's coming in and the camera's having trouble staying adjusted. And we're going to do this with the Oreck Orbiter. And we're using a Challenger's pad driver that they make for the Oreck. And 17-inch Challenger pads that they're not made specifically for the Oreck, but they work well. And we like those because they go into corners, and if you're doing some stairs or something like that, you can kind of reach into the areas that the machine doesn't really want to go 100%, but you can still get them. And they don't make a mess or anything because it's not spinning fast enough to sling things anywhere. So yeah, it's different with a hand polisher. You got to really watch those things because they'll start slinging all over the walls and stuff.
We did some other rooms, but they were dark, so we didn't figure we'd put them on a video.
So the pad's been used a little bit today.
Just a little.
In here.
In a couple of rooms.
Okay, and I'll put a link in the video description for the sprayer that he's using. Now he's using the head of that is on an older sprayer that we've had forever. So that's, you know, that's the part, and you could put that on lots of different sprayers.
Hey, this is a Roundup sprayer from Home Depot.
Yeah, but you can.
For 6 or 7 or 8
It actually came with a sprayer body, the one I'll put a link for, and it's a really nice sprayer body, but it's got a plate on the bottom of it to kind of catch drips and stuff. Makes it a little bit bigger for us to fit into our car. See, our car is. It's not that blue smart car parked out there.
I don't like the way the hose is. The hose is real stiff.
Yeah, it's got a really stiff hose compared to these, and it's harder to get it all packed in.
The hose is. You feel like you gotta bend the hose to fit it in something. I don't care for that.
But if you've got some other sprayers around,
the sprayer part up here, this is nice.
Yeah, if you got other sprayers around, what's nice about these is they'll probably interchange with some of your other sprayers, so you can, if you want to switch chemicals, you don't have to do anything to.
They'll definitely do that.
Yeah. And the way that works is it pressurizes the tank and pushes your chemicals and your water through, so nothing goes through the sprayer, so the sprayers last longer. And you don't have to worry about, you know, running stuff through to clean the sprayer itself out.
Now listen, I'll start over here, but there's no sense videoing this. You can't see it, but when I go over here, he'll start videoing the whole room getting cleaned.
I'll put a link for the Oreck Orbiter in the description. And they're still around 350 bucks. Every once in a while you can catch them on sale for less, but they're under $400, and they're a good investment. We've actually got a couple, you know, new ones that are spares that we keep at home just in case we ever have one break. But they're reliable. They don't use a lot of electricity, and when you're cleaning this way, your carpets get dry real fast. So it's good because this is good to use like in an office building when people are working, or even when you're in people's houses. It's quiet, you know, and the carpets dry quickly.
It sure is.
And they scrub good.
The only thing bothers about what we're doing right now is a dog in the background, and they can hear everything.
Yeah, he's barking.
But the customer's not bothered.
No.
And no one else is either. Alright, now the main room.
Yeah. Now we got these bonnets. Corey Thibodeau is a good friend of ours, and he has his own YouTube channel, Carpet Muscle TV. And I'll put his information in the video description. And when Challenger, he's a Challenger dealer, and when Challenger came out with this pad driver about 2 or 3 years ago now for the Oreck, he sent us one so we could try it out, and we really like it. And it's held up real well, and it holds the bonnets really good. And we're able to use bonnets that we couldn't use with the stock pad driver. Now we had a pad driver for our Oreck that was old enough that we'd worn the teeth down pretty good, and we actually can run these bonnets no problem with the stock pad driver because ours is worn down.
We don't recommend it for most people.
But if you've got a newer pad driver or brand new, don't even think about it because it's just going to rip them to shreds when you try to take the bonnet off.
Oh yeah.
And this Challenger pad driver does a really good job of holding onto your bonnets, even when they get what happens is bonnets get heavy as they get wet, and then your pad driver can start slipping.
These don't.
And this has done a good job of holding on, so it's a really good product.
In case anyone, we use these bonnets are 50-50 polyester and cotton. If you use 100% cotton bonnets on residential, you'll probably tip limit. So
yeah, they can heat up.
So what Challengers,
they absorb the dirt real fast, but they get filled up real quick, and you got to change them out, and they can actually burn your fibers.
Well, Challengers, they came out with 100% bonnets years ago, so they made a glider for their machine so that you could keep the bonnet spinning fast enough not to damage the carpets. Now these bonnets, you don't. If you have a Challenger, you don't really need a glider because you got your
polyester works.
Polyester, it makes it so that the whole bonnet's like a glider with some cotton attached to it.
Yeah, that polyester is kind of necessary because it helps you keep the thing moving and spinning, and when you're spinning, you're winning.
That's right.
Because if you get a bonnet that's so aggressive that you can't spin it very good, you're just hurting your motor, and it's not doing a great.
Probably tip limit the carpet.
Yeah, it could be hard on the carpet.
If the bonnet's not going fast, you're damaging the carpet. You can count on it.
Yeah.
You want the bonnet moving really quick.
That's what we say. You got to spin to win, and that's what we try to always pick a bonnet that works good for the carpet type you're on. And you may need to switch to different types depending on your carpet types. Like we don't use these thin bonnets on commercial glue down or Berber type carpets because they
you'll burn through them.
Yeah, wherever the pad driver's at, the shoulders of the pad, the outside edge, it'll burn right through a thin bonnet. So we like to use like a microfiber or something a little thicker.
Don't use 100% cotton bonnets on any residential or cut pile carpets. If you do, you'll probably damage them. If you don't, you're lucky you don't. Always use something that's got polyester mixed in it because it helps the bonnets glide fast enough that they don't sit and burn in on the carpet. We do not recommend 100% cotton bonnets of any kind for anybody on anything but commercial. And even then, use microfiber.
Well, but if you'll check the video description.
That's it.
Okay, I'll put the information there.
Let's see if there's any dirt. Although I don't think there's going to be much. Well, there might be. You never know. But
contact Corey Thibodeau and
just a little bit.
Okay, and you got to do that by text message. You know, hold on. Let me. Okay, hold that machine up. I want them to see what the driver's kind of like on the bottom. The pad driver. You know, the stock Oreck drivers.
Just close to it, because I don't want to
plastic teeth. You know.
This is all Velcro
and this isn't the kind of Velcro you're going to go buy off the shelf someplace.
No, they get it.
This holds up really well. And
it's a good quality Velcro.
We even had a video showing how to modify your pad driver and put Velcro on there.
Don't even mess with that.
That's a pain in the butt to try to do.
They got good Velcro. The pad driver works. It's just the whole thing is far more efficient.
Yeah.
And the money you save not getting this, you lose money tearing up bonnets and stuff.
But if you contact Corey Thibodeau, I'll put his phone number. What you need to do is text message him because he doesn't have time to answer phone calls. And a text, he'll see it, and if he doesn't have time to reply right then, it'll still be there and he can read it and get your information. So make sure you leave him a text message and he'll get back with you and help you get the Challenger pads. They come in a 14 and a 17 size for Oreck. They got a bigger size, but you don't need that. But the 17s work great.
We recommend the 17s because when you're near a wall, they'll go up on your baseboards and clean your baseboards for you. And when you're doing stairs, they'll clean your riser. So
yeah. Now,
why not take advantage of that benefit?
When you're pre-spraying somebody's room, you're probably going to get a little overspray onto the baseboards of the wall. You can't hardly help that.
Yeah.
And so
so these will clean.
So this will help kind of get that stuff off for you too.
But the real good on stairs.
He's finally doing it. He started. See, I've always told him you start the cord at the machine.
I've always done it from the end.
And wind your way out, and people don't see that. But if you start with the plug in and wind your way in, you end up with coil. You end up with kinks and stuff in your cord.
I'll be honest, I can't see that makes a difference. But why?
But trust me, it makes a difference. Yeah, when you wind your cords, it's best to start from your machine and work your way out to the end of the cord. That way,
if it keeps the cord from kinking, I'm cool.
Yeah, any kinks or winds, they work their way to the end of the cord.
Well, I'm cool with that.
It's a subtle little thing, but it does help. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll try to put another one up really soon. Thanks for watching.